There are 3 ways to turn WhatsApp voice notes into text on Android. 2 of them are fiddly and only do 1 message at a time. The third does your whole chat at once. Let me show you all 3, so you can pick the right one for what you actually need. First, the situation on Android specifically. Unlike the very latest iPhones, WhatsApp on Android does not have a built-in, official voice note to text button that just transcribes a message in place. So Android users are left improvising. And the methods people use fall into 2 camps. Camp 1 is the live, one-at-a-time approach. Tricks using your keyboard's voice typing or your phone's accessibility features to capture a voice note as it plays and turn it into text. These work for a single message in a pinch, but they're slow, error-prone, and miserable if you have more than a couple of voice notes. Camp 2 is the bulk approach, exporting the whole chat and running every voice note through proper transcription in one pass. That's the one that actually scales. The reason this matters is that voice notes pile up. A busy family group or a chatty colleague can leave you dozens a week. Listening back to find one detail, an address, a time, a decision, is the daily frustration. So the right method depends on your situation. One message you need right now versus a whole backlog you want searchable. I'll show all 3 methods, rank them honestly, and you decide. Let's go through them. Method 1. The Gboard voice typing trick. This is the most common live method on Android. Open any text field, a Notes app, or even the WhatsApp message box. Tap to bring up Gboard, Google's keyboard, then tap the microphone icon for voice typing. Now play the WhatsApp voice note out loud through your phone's speaker, and Gboard listens and types out what it hears. It sort of works. The downsides: it's transcribing audio played through a speaker, so accuracy drops with any background noise, the voice note's own compression, or a quiet recording. It does 1 message at a time, in real time, so a 2-minute voice note takes 2 minutes. And you have to babysit it. Fine for 1 urgent message, painful for more. Method 2. Accessibility and live caption. Some Android phones, especially Pixels, have a feature called Live Caption that automatically captions any audio playing on the device. Turn it on in Settings under Accessibility, then play the voice note, and captions appear on screen. You can sometimes copy that text out. Again, real time, 1 at a time, accuracy varies, and live caption isn't on every Android phone. It's a neat trick for the occasional message, not a workflow. Method 3. The bulk export method, which is what I'd actually recommend for anything beyond a single message. Instead of capturing voice notes live, you export the entire chat with its audio and transcribe every voice note at once. Here's how. Open the WhatsApp chat, tap the 3 dots top right, tap More, tap Export Chat, and choose Include Media. Include Media is essential. It's what bundles the actual voice note audio files into the export. WhatsApp gives you a zip. Save it somewhere you can reach from a browser, drive, files, your computer. That zip now contains every voice note in the conversation, ready to be transcribed properly, all at once, instead of 1 painful message at a time. So for method 3, here's the rest. Open chattopdf.app in your browser. Drag the exported zip onto the drop zone, or tap to pick it on mobile. The site unzips it, finds every voice note inside automatically, and shows you a preview of the chat with the voice notes flagged. Unlike the live methods, this isn't transcribing audio through a speaker in real time. It processes the original audio files directly, which means better accuracy and no babysitting. And it does all of them in 1 pass, however many there are. Your original zip stays untouched. It reads a copy. Pick a tier that includes transcription. That's the feature that turns the voice notes into text. Bigger tiers handle more voice notes per upload and longer recordings. So if you've got a big backlog, size up. Pay once, no subscription, no account. While it builds the document, it sends each voice note through a speech-to-text engine that auto-detects the language and adds punctuation. This is the key advantage over the Gboard and live caption tricks. It's working from the clean source audio, not a speaker playback, and it's batch processing, not real time. So 100 voice notes that would take hours to capture live are done in minutes. Here's the result. A document with every message in order and every voice note rendered as text right where it was sent, with the sender's name and the original timestamp. Search it for any word, and it jumps you there. Now compare the 3 methods honestly. Gboard voice typing, free, built in, but slow, one at a time, and accuracy suffers from speaker playback, fine for a single urgent message. Live caption, also free and live, but not on every phone and still one at a time. Bulk export and transcribe, costs a small one-off, but it's accurate, handles your entire backlog at once, and gives you a searchable archive you keep forever. For one message, use Gboard. For a backlog, use the bulk method. That's the honest ranking. On privacy for the bulk method, the audio goes to the server, gets transcribed, you download the result, and the file is removed shortly after. No training on your audio, no human review. A few quick questions. Does the bulk method need WhatsApp open? No. Once you've exported the zip, you work entirely in a browser. What languages? Over 50, auto-detected per voice note. What about the live methods and languages? Gboard and live caption depend on your device's language settings and are generally weaker on accents. And does any of this work offline? The live tricks can. The bulk transcription needs a connection since the processing happens server-side. So those are the 3 ways to get WhatsApp voice notes into text on Android. Pick the one that fits. Link in the description. Code VOICE25 for 25% off any tier. Subscribe for new tutorials every Tuesday and Friday.